Hi guys, Vanetta here again, back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking primarily about choosing the type of company you're going to have. Excuse me, you hear my cat scratching on things in the background, so please excuse me for that. So yeah, so one of the first things to consider is what type of company do you want to have here, okay? So there are several types of companies that you can have, but the main types are, for the smallest micro businesses, those are called MEI or Microempreendedor Individual, okay? Those are, if we were going to compare it to companies in the US, for example, those would be sole proprietorships, okay? And those companies are really good for people who really have like some sort of service, you know, some sort of small service that's not earning that much money. And that type of company is great because they have a kind of flat tax that you pay every month. It doesn't really go up or down, and it's not really based upon the amount that you sell. And I think that that type of business, to be eligible for it, I believe that you can earn up to maybe 60 or 70,000 real in 1 year and still be eligible for that program. And I think the monthly tax is like 35 reais per month. So yeah, if you have like a very, very small business, that's the type that you would probably shoot for. And it is definitely worth doing because it will give you the opportunity to issue invoices, which if you're giving your services to larger entities, a lot of them have to have that. They don't really pay people in cash and things like that. A lot of people do, but a lot of companies just prefer to have some sort of a monthly invoice for their records, okay? So the next type, the type that I have with my company, is called Simples Nacional, okay? And the equivalent of that in the United States would be your typical small company, okay? Now, this type of company will allow you to earn, I think, up to 3 to 3.5 million reais per year and still be eligible for this company, okay? So with this type of company, you will definitely need at least one other person to start the company with you, and one of those peoples must be a Brazilian citizen or a Brazilian permanent resident, okay? Now that other person can own just 1% of the company, for example, but you will need them in order to process the paperwork and have the company actually started so that you can get your official number, the CNPJ, or your official number for your company. The third main type that I have seen for larger companies, it would be either lucro real or lucro presumido, okay? Now those I don't know a lot about. I just know the names. So that would be up to you to do a little bit more research or to talk to a tax attorney or an accountant to have them explain exactly what those types of companies are. But I know that the larger companies, usually companies maybe with more than 30 employees, for example, or that earn more than 3 million per month, they will have to start looking at those types of companies. And those are much more complex because the tax codes in Brazil are extremely complex, okay? So I'm going to be talking a little bit more about that in another video. But yeah, the first thing that you need to do is look at what your idea is, look at what you're interested in doing here, and really think about what type of company you would like to start and how to structure your company tax-wise, because they can get really ridiculous here if you're not sure about what you're doing. And you as the owner will absolutely need to do your homework about this, because one of the biggest mistakes, it's painful to watch sometimes. One of the biggest mistakes that we as foreigners make is that we sort of want to kind of start our business over the phone, or, you know, without coming here and surveying the place, or even learning the things for ourselves, learning how it works, how it should look, that sort of thing. And that is the biggest mistake that you can make if you are not living in a place like Sao Paulo. You will absolutely need to study and understand the tax codes, and all of the laws surrounding your company before doing anything. That is my advice. Do not just hire somebody and expect them to just do it all for you, because they won't. You have to have an active hand in every step of the process. So I hope that this helps a little bit in at least trying to begin to understand what type of company is right for you.